Hello everyone and welcome to episode 12 of Strat Watch. So here we go again, going to bring you more stratospheric data, having a look at what's going on currently in the stratosphere over the Arctic and the North Pole, then having a look at lots of forecast data from the GFS and from the extended ECM WF 46-day model as well. So sit back, relax, enjoy. I shall talk you through episode 12 of Strat Watch in a moment. Just say that first, a video release there was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've also released the look at the GMA season model as well, covering February, March and April. We're going to be live at 6 PM, so we're going to live stream our 10 to 14 day. I shall see you a little bit later on for that one. Hopefully, please like, share and subscribe on all today's videos and content. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Right, here we go, mate. Going to start off with the temperature at 10 HPA, where we've been and where we currently are. Excuse me, everybody. So in the new year, we had a significant warming of the stratosphere. We see black line lifting up there to around minus 16, something like that. We're currently just here, actually. So the grey line for trend line. So we're around to a little bit above average with the temperature at 10 HPA in the stratosphere. And we're waiting to see when and if we get our next significant warming. Go a little bit lower down to 30 HPA. There we've actually got a little bit colder than average, so we did get quite a substantial warming of the stratosphere at 30 HPA around the middle part of January. We are now a little bit colder than average, somewhere around minus 72, which is slightly under the grey line. Should be around minus 68 or minus 67, something a little bit like that. Nothing overly dramatic going on either way, though. The temperatures at either 10 or 30 HPA. Let's have a look at some forecast data from the GFS. So blue colours here, these are cold temperatures at its roots in the stratosphere. That's polar vortex essentially at its roots in the stratosphere. A little bit displaced out of the North Pole itself and over towards the Eurasian side, of the European side of the Arctic. And as we run through the next few days, actually we find the polar vortex kind of reforming over the pole itself. So you see the blue colours sort of migrating their way back towards the North Pole itself. Into the extended with this GFS run, we start seeing quite a significant warming of the stratosphere taking place again over Russia. So renewed strat warming appearing there, and again a bit of a displacement of the polar vortex going on by the middle of February. See the blue colours being pushed out into Canada, North Atlantic and into northern parts of Europe by that warming stratosphere. That was set up by the 15th of February, so quite a significant warming of the stratosphere over Siberia, penetrating into the North Pole, short of an SSW, but certainly a significant warming and enough to cause yet another displacement event of the polar vortex once again. Could that be the start, though, of a sudden stratospheric warming? You know, if we go on 2 or 3 more days, we'll be seeing this warming intensifying and properly splitting the PV and reversing zonal winds, etc., etc., etc. Would be interesting to ponder. Let's go through the GFS ensemble members, see how they're looking, if any of them are going for an SSW. So this is the control run. Again, we're looking at this warming over Siberia to penetrate and displace and maybe split the blue colours here. So let's see what happens with the control run. So there is quite a significant warming strategy there into the middle part of February, but short of an SSW. Let's see if any of these ensemble members are going for an SSW. This is ensemble member number 1. Quite a significant warming there, short of an SSW. Ensemble member number 2 looks like that. Again, quite a significant stratospheric warming there, with that one short of an SSW, though probably ensemble member number 3. Again, showing quite a significant warming there by the middle of February. Ensemble member number 4 looks like that. Again, quite significant warming with that one. Ensemble member number 5 going for really quite a substantial warming, actually. That's the strongest so far. Proper displacement of PV at its roots there. Ensemble member number 6 looks like that. A little bit more toned down with that one. Ensemble member number 7 looks like that again. That one's a little bit more toned down with the warming as well. Ensemble member number 8, how's that one looking? Major warming going on over Russian Siberia with that one. Short of an SSW, but certainly not, of course, displacement event. Ensemble member number 9 is looking like this. So that was a little bit more toned down maybe. Ensemble member number 10. Again, quite significant warming, short of an SSW. Ensemble member number 11 looks like that. Again, quite a significant warming with that. And they're all going for some sort of warming over Russia and Siberia around the middle part of February. So quite interesting to see where this plays out. That's number 12. This is number 13. Again, quite significant warming with that one. Ensemble member number 14. Again, showing quite significant warming. Ensemble member number 15. How's that one looking? That one almost reaches SSW temperature levels, actually, with those orange and red colours. Displacement event of the polar vortex. Ensemble member number 16. What about that one? Again, quite a significant warming with that one. Ensemble member number 17. Looks like that. Quite significant warming with that one. Ensemble member number 18. How's number 18 looking? So that one's going for quite a significant one too. Excuse me once again, everybody. Ensemble member number 19. Looks like that. Quite a significant warming again, almost reaching SSW type levels with those orange and red colours. Ensemble member number 20. How's number 20 look? Again, pretty significant warming with that one. Certainly enough to cause displacement event. Ensemble member 21. Again, quite significant. I mean, most of them are stopping short of an SSW, I think. I don't think many of these ensemble members would be reversing the zone of wind. They're certainly not splitting the polar vortex up to middle of February. Of course, things could develop beyond that, though, with a lot of these, a lot of these ensemble members that are having this warming showing up. So it only gets us, remember, to the 15th of February, maybe 2 or 3 more days beyond that. We might, get it up to an actual SSW. Ensemble member number 25 looks like that. Ensemble member 26 again shows that a little bit more toned down. That one maybe. Ensemble member number 27. That's quite a significant warming, isn't it, from Russia in towards the pole. Ensemble member number 28 looks like that. Again, quite a significant one with most of these ensemble members. Ensemble member number 29 is looking like that. And finally, ensemble member number 30 looks like that. Again, quite a significant warming from Russia in towards the Arctic. So it looks like we're back on the chase here for our next SSW possibility. This is showing zone of wind forecast, where we currently are with zone of wind, and the forecast from weatheriscool.com. So currently the zone of wind is very close to average, actually. This is another way of depicting the strength of the polar vortex, really. So you see the zone of wind did reverse in the middle part of January. That was after the SSW that occurred in the new year. We're now up here, so we saw a strong rebound of the zone of wind back to average into second half of January, and now just a little bit under average, but very, very close to average, really, with the zone of wind. If we put in the GFS ensembles, you can see things are going to be powering up. It's going to be stronger than average with the zone of wind over the next week or so, but then possibly start to drop out as we move further on towards the middle part of February. So it could be a few of those ensemble members picking up on that warming of the stratosphere that we're seeing there by middle part of February. Whether that will be enough to reverse the zone of wind again remains to be seen. None of them are doing that up to the middle of February, but of course it's possible that beyond the middle of February we might see a reverse of the zone of wind. This is how the ECM is looking, the ECM 46 dayer. So this is week 110 HPA temperature anomaly forecast for the week that we're currently in, 5th to the 12th of, no, that's for next week actually, 5th to the 12th of February. Sorry about that, everybody. So, yes, we see warming there over Siberia. That's what I've just been looking at, I think, in terms of the stratospheric warming developing over Russia and Siberia. Meanwhile, cold and average temperatures over on the Canadian side of the Arctic and the North Pole. That's week 2. Quite a significant warming of the stratosphere then, moving from Russia into towards the North Pole. We can't say that's necessarily an SSW, because these are anomalies to average. The scale only goes to 10 degrees or more above average. To get an SSW, you've got to go to around 50 degrees or more above average. So, maybe that will stop short of 50 degrees. It might be 10 degrees above average, like 20 degrees above average, etc., etc., etc. However, it does look like quite a significant warming of the stratosphere that's going on there. That is week 3, the 19th, 26th of February. So that warming over the Siberian side of the Arctic will begin to fade down, begin to calm down a little bit. Then renewed warming, though, into the next week. This is for 26th February, 4th of March. Renewed new warming there starting to take place from the Atlantic right way up in towards Russia, and that's the final week, which is before to the 11th of March, just generally looking slightly above average by that point. So things continue to look quite interesting from a stratospheric point of view. Of course, if we do get an SSW and reverse solar wind, maybe split polar vortex into the second half of February, that's likely to have more impacts on March and April, though. So we are getting late on into the winter now, and if the SSW does occur, if the SSW does occur, if it happens into the second half of February, that's likely to impact things in March and possibly April a little bit more. This is the solar wind forecast for the EC 46-day forecast as well. So as we've already established, solar winds will be powering up to be above average. This red line here is average, so we'll be powering up to be above average in the next week or so. But we do see a bit of a drop sign to appear there. That's a new development over the past couple of days. Notice how the ensemble mean, which is that thick blue line, is now starting to drop a little bit into the third week of February. We've got to see where that goes. We could be seeing SSW creeping up on us. We have got some ensemble plume members that are going for a genuine reversal of solar winds. At the moment, not that many of them outlier members, but certainly most of the ensemble plume members are going for quite a big weakening of solar winds as we go into the third week of February. So let's wait and see where this is going. I think we're back on the hunt for the next sort of stratospheric developments after a bit of a pause over the what's going on with my collar. It's where I miss Mrs. P. After going for a bit of a pause on stratospheric development, I look like being dragged my head backwards, don't I? Half the time. Though we've had a bit of a pause in focusing on the stratosphere since we reversed the solar wind in the middle of January. Things have been rather quiet strat-wise, but I think we could be heading for our next chase possible SSW, I think, into the third week of February. But again, let's wait and see where things go. I think episode 13 of Strat Watch next Wednesday will be very, very interesting. Of course, we'll be keeping you updated with all stratospheric developments in our 10 to 14 day video updates as well. So if anything interesting shows up, then we will keep you updated. Right, okay, so that's it for episode 12 of Strat Watch. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe. And we're going to be back at 6 p.m. live with our 10 to 14 day. So I shall see you for our Wednesday evening live stream a little bit later on. But for episode 12 of Strat Watch, that's all now, and thanks so much.